Well, this is the last time we get to see this screen. Welcome back to Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Ages. Previously, we finished the last dungeon, and now we're about to finish the game. So I did some, arming and such, as you would say. Link fought in the arms league a little bit. We're back in Luna Village, and that tower is huge! Also, he's old. I got pretty much all the heart pieces except for Maple. Might as well just see if Maple's up for doing things. Because I don't know if I killed enough enemies. No, she would have showed up here if she was. Sadly, it's going to have to be... How many hearts is that? 17... no, wait. It's 8 and 7. 15 out of 16 hearts. Maple's got the only one, and it's RNG, and I don't want to do it. Also, the tower is really tall. But there's only one thing to do now, and it's not the Hero's Cave. Screw that. Wish I could do the Seasons one. That one was better. We have all the Essences of Time. Yeah, their power isn't time-related. It's something about heart. And also, she remembers all the things she's forgotten. Like the boyfriend-shaped elephant in the room, maybe? Anyway, the Maku Seed. She has one too. She can only give it to the hero with the essences. That's why we had to go get them. Yeah, that sounds like nonsense. So, somehow time and space could beat Veran, Goddess of Darkness. And here you go, there's a seed. I'm sure there's another Gasha seed up on our roof too, but I don't want to go get it. Oh, right, yeah, this is Linked game, isn't it? Even though I'm pretty sure these guys show up in the regular game too. Because they have to show up sometime. It's Twinrova again. More specifically, Kotake and Kaume, I believe is their names. I can never figure out how to pronounce their name properly. Because it's moon runes. They're being evil. I'm not even paying attention to them anymore. They showed up so much in this game. Zelda, what are you doing in the past? Zelda, you're messing with time in a different kingdom. I'm pretty sure this violates some kind of treaty. Don't make promises you can't keep, Zelda. I'm gonna have to keep that promise now, great. Yeah, I also remember your regular names too, but I can't pronounce them. Oh yeah, Evil King. Yeah, I'm coming for him next, don't you worry. He's gonna get Master Sword in the face. Well, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? So we have to stop Queen Ambi. We have to defeat Veran. Also, there's an Evil King in our future, too. That's probably bad. Yeah, I have it now. I have a giant seed. Bigger than my head. Anybody saying something new here? No, usually a Tingle has to throw rupees into them. Everybody's starting to feel the uncertainty in the present, which means we should head to the past. It's the only place left to go. Something epic, if you will, Link. Can't get more epic than that. You should see what your descendant was doing. Or was it your ancestor? I'm not quite sure. Hey, a Subrosian's here too! It's all out of energy! They should learn how to dance. Everybody is stricken with sorrow here. They can't do anything. Also, Ralph is running around. He went to the Black Tower. Well, that's a bad idea. I recommend against that. And his past girlfriend is not pleased either. Depressed kid is still depressed. I've tried talking to him. He probably would enjoy all this. Wow, Depression City. We really have to do something about this. I went talking to the Chancellor too. The Chancellor has nothing new to say. We might as well just go to the Black Tower. I got some Pegasus seeds. I'm gonna use them. And the whole gang is here! Yeah, you can't do that. You don't have a Master Sword. You don't have essences. You don't have a Maku seed. He's going after Queen Ambi. He's thinking killing the vessel is gonna stop the ghost inside. That's exactly what she wants, buddy! Think about it. He's not gonna think about it. He's filled with rage. You'll probably get killed because you're not a protagonist. He's into self-sacrifice, I guess. Ralph can't do it. Listen to Link. Link, say something once in your life. Well, he's dead. Impa found out something new. Ralph is actually a descendant of Queen Ambi. So that's what that's all about. So that's how he knows the castle and how to get around it. Ralph is royalty. So if he kills Ambi, he's gonna Chrono Trigger himself out of existence. That's how time works. Well, I mean, he's... Now that I think about it, I wouldn't learn all of that exposition and all that if it wasn't for Ralph. He wouldn't have told us about the secret passage. We would be just ambling around in the garden to this very day. So, we gotta stop him from killing himself by killing Queen Ambi. Because that would ruin the entire plot. Even Zelda concurs. So that's why they were in the past. They're trying to bring hope back to the people. But only stabbing a witch in the head is going to be able to do that. And the only person with a witch stabbing sword is me. Alright. I'll go ahead and do that. I can do that 9 times! Welcome to the Black Tower. The final dungeon. There are monsters everywhere! Ooh, does that mean there's a murder dungeon in this game? I'm into a murder dungeon! After all these puzzles, it's good to swing my sword and solve things that way. Dead end. Well, at least I got to kill some snakes. Everything must die for the sake of freedom. Even if they spawn after I pass by them. Take that. You guys too. Too weak for my Master Sword. Especially with the red boosted ring. Yeah, what were you trying to accomplish? Absolutely nothing. Tektites are kind of annoying now. They jump in the air where I can't get them. And these guys got swords. I do not approve of that, good sir. So every floor, the monsters are going to get harder and harder. We got some hooded Stalfos here. Well, I can't kill a Beamos, as much as I try. I can kill those guys in one shot, though. I'm just fighting my way through. I'm tired with all this wisdom jazz. The only wisdom is in my sword. It's very wise to murder all of your enemies. Now we got Darknets. I bet some Lionels are going to be showing up too. The blue Lionels take 2 shots to kill instead of just 1. Even with my upgraded sword. I'm going to have to murder that wizard. I'm back here. There's also blue Whiz robes in this game too, and they're exactly like the ones from the original Zelda. They're a big pain in my butt. I hate them the most. Especially since they're going to be coming up and being a big pain in my butt. Oh no, 3 pats! I can see right through this jape. If you try to get ahead of yourself and go without the Maku Seed, you will not be able to pierce the illusion here. Any of these doors will take you back to the beginning, because it's a maze. But since we got the Maku Seed and all the essences, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, you guys again. They seem fruitless, but they aren't. They disrupted time in Labrina. Zelda's trying to fix all the sorrow. Doesn't seem to be working. Because the flame of sorrow is lit. Wait a second, isn't that supposed to happen after Veran dies? Because I killed Onox, then the flame lit. Now only the flame of despair. Now how are they going to cause despair when they already caused sorrow? How could it possibly get worse from here? Yes, yes, we know, Evil King, thank you. I can't wait to teach those guys a lesson. But first I have to deal with Veran. And a final maze puzzle. Welcome to the Black Tower turret. It's a giant gauntlet. There's stairs everywhere, filled with enemies. Difficult enemies, too. They're not easy to kill, especially in tight corridors. Wizarobes are up on this floor. But I kind of mapped this place out. What's annoying is the Dark Nuts will come right at you, and you kind of have to spin attack them to get them away from you, because you can't attack through their sword. Once it dings, that's it. But there's the blue Wizarobes. They do what blue Wizarobes like to do. Phase through walls, and when they find you, they just start slinging magic at you like crazy. It's terrible. I don't think this is the way to go. Oh, yes, there's the way to go, and there's the blue Wizarobes doing their thing. That's why they give you a lot of fairies here. I think I head up this way. Nope, that's back the way I came. Unless I get a refill. But that means I have to come back here. Do this again. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I'm supposed to go in this stair. That's right. And I think I go up in that direction. It's a good indication of where you need to go by just looking at the stairs in the previous floor and saying, that's a place I haven't been to yet. I should go there. Like right around here. And then I could go up from here. There we go. Done that room. Into more stairs. Problem is, all of these stairs but one is a jape. And if you pick the wrong one, you end up in a room filled with blue Lionels that take 2 shots with a boosted Master Sword. 4 shots with a regular Master Sword. They take a lot of damage, and they deal it out just as easily. The real stairs are right here. It's always these stairs. That'll drop you here instead. Oh. Well, it's a good thing it doesn't reset the puzzle on me. And there's some berries in here, too. I'm just gonna make sure I'm topped up on Master Seeds and avoid Lionel shots. And welcome to the summit. Throne room, something like that. More blue Lionels await you. Also chain guys. Right there, him. He took half a heart off me, how dare he? Don't do it, Ralph, you'll unexist yourself. Hey, you're not a protagonist, you won't do damage anyway. I'm pretty sure you're still using a wooden sword. I'm pretty sure that's the idea, actually. No, he's not gonna fight. actually you were doing that anyway? How about you just let me handle this and no one has to die today? Besides Veran. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Surprising no one. He had no plot armor. But she left him alive, to live in his failure. Oh yeah, I can't kill the queen either. It's a good thing I brought my secret recipe with me. So Ralph, are you dead? Yeah, I know. Surprising no one. Just rest, I'll take care of this. I'll show you how a real protagonist gets it done. Did you forget I have mystery seeds? Oh, she's gonna be as kind as before, because it's the exact same fight as the Nehru fight. We have to use our seed shooter, loaded with mystery seeds, and our switch hook, to do a sorceressectomy on her. And then we smack her with the sword a few times. Same attacks as before, except she could summon spiders as well as her fireball attack. And we could grab her from a lot farther away, too. Which kind of puts her out of sword radius, so you'd still want to get pretty close to her. She still does that fake out. Except she does multiple fake outs this time. Stop it! Shoot your fireballs! Ah! She's screwing with me! Stop it. You're annoying. You're annoying and evil. Annoyingly evil. Well, I have superpowers. Queen Ambi is all better now. Oh, actually, that's quite kind of true. Yeah, I don't think Veran was that easy to kill. Oh, you have no bodies of steel now. No, it doesn't work. I could jump, unlike everybody else in this game. I have plot armor. No, I think you're gonna regret facing the guy with the sword, really. Here's the true form of Veran. That's what she meant by the petrified ones. She has some Darklings that act like arm mimics. She has fireball attacks, and you can kill the Darklings for hearts, if you need them. But mainly she just like flies by the screen, shooting energy at you. Really simple form, really. I don't know, that still feels too easy. Even Onox had that dragon thing in 2D. That was just like the Oracle shield, smack it away with your wand thing. Oh, she does have time powers. Can't she just, like, time Veran away? Well, you didn't do a good job of that so far. Finally! Let's get rid of this time shenanigans. We can finally go back to the present. Game over! We did it! Don't mind the ominous music. Ah, great. Phase 3, I presume? Nope, that was a load-bearing Veran. Darn it! Floor Masters! They escaped from Hero's Cave. Of course, Veran isn't gonna have only 2 phases. I mean, that last boss had 4. Well, you foiled all my plans after helping them to fruition. I thought you said the other thing was your true form. What did you turn into now? Some kind of weird turtle slime thing? Oh wow, I called it. So this is the true form of Veran. You know what? I need Pegasus Seeds. Turtle form isn't that hard. She'll try to step on you, but if you're too fast for her, you can't do anything. And you can smack her a few times. But she does have a few other forms I want her to show off, because killing her in turtle form is just way too easy. Like her bee form. She flies around and she shoots things at you. Eventually. She seems to be just happy, like, flying around in circles. And turtle form again. She always alternates between the two forms. Or 3 forms that she has. But I want her to show off her other form. Alright, never mind. You know what? That form is a big pain in the butt anyway. She turns into a spider, and you have to stun her with bombs, which is why that bush is there. She's like dashing at you, jumping up in the air, trying to drop on you, grab you with webs. It's the worst of her forms. I'm just way too powerful. Oh, right. Yeah, the flames. Ah, great. Oh, yeah, oh, I thought you were talking about the other one. You know, the one that's synonymous with it. Yeah, it really didn't need you to die to light the flames. You kind of did that on your own. Congratulations, you were pretty much the Kefka of this game. Well, there is that evil king to deal with yet. Oh, it's just me kicking ass, don't worry. Link just did that with his bare hands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't have a 4th phase. She exploded pretty good in there. Well, Queen Ambi's kind of a coward, isn't she? Game over, right? We did it! Ah, crap. That ain't good. You gonna take on Link, who just killed an evil sorceress? Because he could take you. It's all in shape! It's just a welcoming party. Queen Ambi isn't a coward, she's just a prankster. It wasn't a 4th phase after all. Good for us. We did it. Again! We undid the time shenanigans a 2nd time. Those bunnies I never talked to. They're safe again. On second thought, let's never go back to Labrena. It's a silly place. My respect for you has dwindled. Considerably. Yeah. Sure. You just go with that. Oh, bad news, isn't it? Evil King? Kidnapped again? Yeah, I already saw that scene. Yeah, she got kidnapped, didn't she? So, Impa, you're supposed to be like some kind of bodyguard for her? You're about as useless as Ralph is right now. Quick, use your light powers! Of course, the kidnap-prone princess has been kidnapped yet again by the evil guys. Because, you know, light stuff. The only thing is annoyance. Is that the flame of annoyance you're trying to light? They don't even know Zelda here. It's outside Hyrule. They froze time again. Somehow they have that power. Nah, great. The ritual is complete. Somehow this worked. Oh, wait a second, Nox? You mean Onox, right? Wow, he was such a big dork that they didn't even remember his name properly. That is disrespectful. Well, the evil guys are still at it. It's the linked game ending now. Come and get stabbed in the face with a sword. Of course, it's gonna be Ganon. There's only one evil king in this game. No, not that other guy. He wasn't a king, and he was kind of lame. He just thought he was a king. He's just a big baby. Now we have the powers of time and nature, which is also kind of time. Because these are seasons. Yeah, I can just heal myself at will now. Awesome. Yeah, we gotta stop Twinrova now. We're gonna Voltron together. With the powers of nature and time combined, I am Captain Planet! Man, this is really long-winded for, hey, go kill Ganon already. I mean, who else are you gonna count on? Tingle? He's probably busy stuck in a book somewhere. Also, if you just want to know, that dude that's flying across the ocean that the kids saw near the beginning of the game, that was actually Tingle this whole time. Either way, this is not a Tingle game. So welcome to Ganon's Domain. You can always go back through the portal, which will take us to the present. If you need to go get, I don't know, a heart piece, or maybe a potion. But I already shopped in advance, just in case. There's only one puzzle in Ganon's tower, these eyes. They weren't jazzing out just because of Game Boy, it's actually a hint on where to go. Move where the eyes are not pointing. See, up and down is out of the question. That means it's left again. I don't see any upward-facing eyes, so we go up. In case if you go down without solving this puzzle, you go back to the beginning of the puzzle. I'm going up from here. I think you have to do it about 5 times. It's left again. Any more? I see ups, I see downs, I see lefts, so let's go back the way we came. I think we have to wait until we solve this puzzle and we go up one final time. There we go! Man, what a lame puzzle. That was like Lost Woods with less challenge, somehow. Even though Lost Woods is pretty challenging if you don't know where to go. Oh no, it's a trap! Darn it, we should have thought up more puzzles, but Capcom took them all for the other dungeons. So just leave me here then, don't start a boss fight. You're starting a boss fight, aren't you? You're doing the stupid evil thing! Again with this monologue. They're using Zelda to bring back Ganon. They're gonna put Ganon inside Zelda. Isn't he allergic to Zelda? You know, in the later games? Because she's light and all that? Guess it doesn't work in this game like that. So we're gonna have to fight with Kotake and Kome. The time is nigh. So, they're going to be shooting their elemental magic at us. And your job is to knock it into the other guy. The other witch. Problem is they're flying around randomly and shooting random shots. So it's complete RNG what you're getting. Just like most of this game. They do share a health pool though. I got extremely lucky. His name is Onox. You don't even respect your own minions, do you? We're not done yet. Of course, it could combine into Twinrova. So now I'm going to be the vessel. Well, that's even worse. So we have Twinrova. She has ice powers and fire powers. Hitting her is not always the answer. This one's annoying because she summons lava. I hate that. When she splits like that, it's time to use your mystery seeds. It's really good to charge up a spin attack just as you're changing scenes, because then you can take advantage of the fact that she just stands there. You get knocked away from her though, because they don't want you spamming slashes anymore. Ah, I killed you with wind. You forgot that element, didn't you? Now they're just gonna sacrifice themselves. Just sacrificing everybody today. Alright, Ganon plus Twinrova. That means he has elemental powers, right? Fireballs, ice magic, stuff like that. It's Ganon Rova. Or is it Twinnin? Who cares? It's gotta be a pig demon. Called it. Hey, this is the first time I actually get to fight a Ganon in this game. He's a little less eloquent than most Ganons, though. Well, weird thing about this Ganon, except his multiple attacks. If you have the Noble Sword, you can only hurt Ganon by doing spin attacks, and you do less damage with them. With the Master Sword, you can just walk up and smack him with it. He has multiple attacks. But he's really easy to kill with a red ring. I should have unequipped it. Yes, we understand. He has some other attacks too. He has an earthquake attack that you have to jump over. He also has this this ultimate attack he does at low health that just screws with your directional. You saw how much damage he was doing to me. Maybe don't let him mess with you. And we saved Zelda! Finally, these games are over with. Well, he kinda did get revived. Oh, so we only had a puppet Ganon. We had a Twinrova's Choice Ganon. He was generic. He was a knockoff. He was like the Dr. Lightning of Ganon Soda. So we stopped the resurrection of true Ganon. Looks like we're gonna have to wait for another game to actually kill a Ganon. Eventually, I'll kill myself a pig wizard. One of these days. Oh, that was a load-bearing Ganon. I like how some of the rocks don't even accomplish crashing. They just fall into a pit. That's a nice touch, actually. We gotta get out of here. Maybe we should be moving. It's probably a good idea. Oh, right. Yeah, I have a tree girlfriend. Maku Tree, can you kind of Deus Ex us out of here? Thank you. Zelda can't do anything until the later games. Except getting kidnapped. She's really good at that. Yay! Through the powers of absolute ridiculousness! We've gotten out of the tower. Or castle, or wherever the hell they were. They don't even show us. They're just the inside of it. I feel welcome. I sure hope so. Ganon doesn't have a phase 2, does he? And Din made it all the way here from Holodrum, too. That was a long trip. Well, I didn't believe in you. You really didn't do much in this game, except tell me things. Oh, now there's 3 of them on there. That sounds like a curse, really. So Link is just building up all this power just to lose it in the next game. The next one in the chronology. Well, you need a long vacation after this. But hey, at least Link got some. Don't be giving us that look, Maku Tree. I tried to tell you this whole game. Anyway, happy end. Happy end for both games. We ended the saga that started in Seasons. We killed the evil king. He really wasn't all that up to snuff, was he? False advertising. In Labrina, Ralph is hailed a hero for doing absolutely nothing. Also, he's a boyfriend for the Oracle of Ages. She has time powers. Don't mess with her. I think she's the bigger threat out of the two, really. Now here's the people to blame and/or thank. Mostly thank. Meanwhile, in Holodrum, you should know something. Those troop members that were hanging out with Din, they were actually agents of Hyrule, sent by Impa to keep an eye on her. Sadly, they did not give any support at all to Nehru. Speaking of support, Moosh is still kinda useless. How could he not get fly in that game? Dimitri ate everybody in Symmetry City! Good boy. I'm so proud of you. Now they have true balance. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Link competed in arms. Look, he has his own boxing gloves and everything. Now they could go on their own adventures. Ricky tried to beat up Tingle, but he had too many rupees. He just absorbed the punches. And Zelda. She's gonna make a wish. She's gonna wish she wasn't so kidnap-prone. Please let me have something important to do in the next games. Like some light powers. Something that repels Ganon. A really good British accent. Something. And please don't turn me into a ghost, because that's ridiculous. Either way, here's the rest of Capcom. Might as well inject my final thoughts on this game series. I would have to say, I like Seasons better. I like Seasons a lot better. The dungeons are better paced, for one thing. Oh hey, there's Koji Kondo there. The music guy. The Seasons had less difficult dungeons, they're less backtracky. Ages had the sillier in-between scenes, though, like, you know, Symmetry City. And the Toke robbing you. And I guess, helping out the Zoras. They had the official Ocarina of Time Zoras instead of the lizard fish people. The monkey fish frogs. I think Capcom kinda hurt this series doing what they did, splitting it in half. They took a whole Zelda game, they took the action and the puzzle, they split it down the middle, and then they tried to make whole games out of those two concepts. And, I think they kinda hurt it in the long run. It was an awkward mess. You had that password system because the Game Boy technology wasn't up on the whole cloud saving thing until maybe like 2 decades later. Almost 2 decades later. The secret concept was cool, I'll grant that. If it was like 2 whole sister Zeldas that had combat and puzzle evenly, like their own legitimate Zeldas, but they had an overarching story between the two, that probably would have done a lot better. But frankly, I think they were just chasing down the Pokemon trend. By this time, they were probably on like gold or silver by now. And they were like, hey, let's do the game thing where it's like 2 games, and they have to buy both of them to get like the whole thing. But they did it in a really weird way. It wasn't like catching Pikachu in one game but not in the other. This is more like you don't get to fight at a certain gym in one. Actually, it's more like Sword and Shield, really, when you think about it. They would have like different gyms, different leaders, slightly different story. But Link is off on adventure now. I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen to him. Of course not. No, he's going to have a perfectly safe trip back to Hyrule. And here's the hero secret. It lets you play Ages on normal mode, which then lets you get a Holodrum secret that you take to Seasons and play the linked version of Seasons. And then you fight Ganon and Twinrova again. Mainly it's just to collect all the rings, because there's some rings in linked mode, and you get a certain ring for completing the game. But I was ArmoredChocobo. This was Oracle of Ages. Next game, I have a lot of things on my plate right now. Between like Animal Crossing and RimWorld, I'm kind of addicted to those 2 at the moment. And I've been playing Monster Hunter. So aside from like Let's Plays, I have like a lot of things on my gaming table. So give me about a week, maybe 2 weeks on that, and I promise I won't get sick with some kind of super flu. And I could drop you a hint. It's definitely time-related, and it's definitely familiar to a lot of people. But it's gonna be a little bit different. Because you know me. Good night, folks. There he goes, getting kidnapped again. The Triforce is the real bad guys here, I swear.